Hello, and welcome to Unexplained Possibilities in case you missed it for October 2024. Here, we gather up some weird and offbeat stories that mostly happen throughout the current month that you might not have heard about. So let's not waste any time and jump right into it. A good chunk of people enjoy being outside in nature, biking, hanging out at the beach, hiking up active volcanoes, anything to get them out and moving around. And yes, you heard that correctly, hiking up active volcanoes. This is something Paul Farrell did and almost paid the price for it. Paul was in Indonesia hiking up Mount Rinjani, which is an active volcano, to see the beautiful crater lake at the summit. Unfortunately, the area is very sandy and Paul lost his footing and took a tumble down. He, fortunately enough, was able to use his phone to call for help, and there just so happened to be a rescue team there as they were retrieving a corpse they discovered near Paul's location via drone. When the team came upon Paul, he was in the shaded area with cuts on his arms and face, smoking a cigarette. From one lucky guy to another in North Carolina, Jerry Hicks had a life-changing experience. You see, Jerry just so happened to be walking by a convenience store when he found 20 bucks. Not bad, right? Well, since he was in front of the convenience store, he decided why not go in and purchase some scratchers. Turns out this was a smart choice, as those scratchers turned into $1 million windfall. Jerry opted for a $600,000 payout, and with Uncle Sam being the biggest gangster in the country taking his cut, Jerry is left with $439,000. Not bad after randomly finding 20 bucks. Jerry said he's retiring after 56 years as a carpenter and heading off to Golden Corral and enjoying his life. Now on to someone not quite as lucky. As you can see here, this is a loaf of bread. Nothing odd about this, right? Wrong. Turns out this bread comes with an extra serving of rat. Yeah, that is indeed a rat baked into the bread. The woman who purchased this bread reached out to Sosco, the makers of the bread, and heard nothing back for a good while. When someone did finally contact her, they said, and I quote, "It shouldn't have happened, but you must understand that it gets hot where we bake our products, so things like this are bound to happen. Yes, I admit that your bread had a mouse or rat. We are putting measures in place to prevent this from happening again. Don't worry, it won't affect you health-wise." Needless to say, Sasco lost a customer and probably thousands more after this event. So this looks like exactly what it is. Drugs and a gun. Cops pulled over a couple in Portland for a as of now undisclosed reason. Cops being cops, decided to search the car and they hit the jackpot. They found scales, a loaded gun, and drugs. The best part is all of them were found in a bag that you can clearly see says, "Definitely not a bag full of drugs." Needless to say, they're now in a cell with Bubba and Bertha. Finally, can you figure out what's going on here? Let me give you a hint. The woman got really lucky and wasn't injured. Now, you should be asking yourself, what woman? Take a look. And that concludes In Case You Missed It for October 2024. Thank you all for watching, and if you have your own offbeat stories, feel free to share it with us in the comment section down below, or share it with us on social media. You can find those links in the description below. Have a fun Halloween, and we will be seeing you in November.